Head's cut off. Of course.
Because I wasn't.
You can't really see.
No, until we're sitting.
Yes.
You know what the other problem was? Oh, I didn't hit the rumble. That's okay.
Okay.
So Rumble didn't see her head was cut off.
Oh, okay. I still think is it still half cut off? Oh,
No.
all right.
I mean, your whole head is showing.
Okay.
But
as long as it's showing. We've got some new stools, so I have to.
They're wonderful, but this is a counter shelf.
Yeah, so there's no space for legs.
There's no leg space. Let me see if I can get this pulled up.
Good morning, goeiemorgen. I think we're live. I think so.
I think so too. Let me refresh.
Yeah, let's see.
Refresh. Yes, look.
All right,
Look,
there we
there
go.
We are.
Oh, can you believe it?
I see us.
Yes. We'll see how goes the speed today.
Right.
So we thought we'd do a bit of a city versus country. We were driving around the.
We'll call it our personal perceptions because obviously we are not experts in any field, city versus country, because that's a thing. You know, you have to be an expert in everything in life right now.
You have to go to college and learn and get a paper that says expertise instilled. Otherwise, you're not allowed to have an opinion about things. Unless
you have blue hair.
You know, you have blue hair, then you can have an opinion about everything. Well, unless you're not a white guy, you know.
White man bad. White man bad. Or orange. No, so when we were driving on Sunday, I just mentioned to Anton.
Well, okay, you have to give some perspective.
Start with perspective.
So a lot of the highways we drove on, because we drove a lot of places. You saw those highways where they were like 2-lane roads.
I've been around this area for a minute.
Yes.
Born and raised, not very far from where we are living now. So there was one area specifically. I forget that a lot of the big highways, they like to not only have them named by numbers, but also give them a name, a
like
person,
George Bush or
remembering someone typically is what it is. And there was one highway specifically that caught me off guard, and I can't even remember which one it was.
No, it was. You said it was 160.
161.
161.
161. This was not a highway before. The fact that it's a highway just shocked me. So if there's anybody in the DFW area on the Dallas side of the world, and it's not even that far into Dallas. I think it does veer more east as it goes north, but it's just on the border of the counties, Tarrant and Dallas, and it was a small road from what I remember.
Yeah, we actually, what happened was we wanted to go somewhere, and then we changed our mind, and then I think I missed the off-ramp or something.
Yes.
So we ended up just like in this mangle of highways, which inevitably happens in, like kind of
out there. You can't help it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of highways.
You know, so we just ended up like in some weird spot trying to find somewhere to turn around. But like we didn't have. It was early afternoon.
Yeah.
And like the first time in, I don't even know how long, that we weren't in the store.
Yes.
So we were like, well, okay, let's just take a casual drive, and we wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah, just us.
Yeah, it was just us. So we wanted to go somewhere, and then we changed our mind. I missed the off ramp, and we just ended up in this mangle of highways. So it's and then Nicole was like, "Is that is impossible."
No, I know Angel probably looked at me like I was absolutely crazy, but I am like having flashbacks of probably 20 years ago, this 161 road when I was a new driver, and I'm like, that's not what it was back in the day.
Yes.
So I had one of those moments. Hey, AS Cult Gaming, we have a raid.
Okay, raid incoming.
Yes.
I don't have a fancy anything to do with the rain. I just
But
thank you very
hi.
much. Yes.
But we do have Andy Pearson, and
Good morning.
I
My ex yesterday, and even this morning, it's like half loading, not loading. So I saw your message. I saw the good morning. Good morning. I couldn't respond. This morning also, it's like cannot retrieve or post, or it's just doing stupid
are you
stuff.
getting the same thing that what's
No,
his
I
face?
don't think I'm blocked or anything. It's just when sometimes when
It
you
just
try and
struggles.
retrieve messages, it'll
Yeah.
just say it can't retrieve.
Okay.
But then I can't post either. So I had that some yesterday, and then this morning I could post early. But I think it could be our data or something also. But this morning
Our
early,
data's never an issue.
this morning early I could post, and then when I went like 10 minutes ago, just before the stream, I thought let me just go see
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on X, and it wouldn't retrieve. It says I've got messages, but it wouldn't retrieve them. So I don't know what's going on. X be a little. Well, I don't want to say it's X. It's like between X and the data here. It's like touch and go. But I mean, the stream seems to be okay-ish. No.
Yes.
Yes. So the stream seems to
The
be
chat,
okay.
the stream is fine. Which, by the way, we also need to say hello to a few other people. So Jimma is in saying good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And Andy did say the mix master of Dallas. It's a mess, dude. That's so understatement.
When they have yes.
Hang on.
Okay.
We'll continue on in a second. Lemon, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad
good
to have
morning.
you.
Jim, drop a message in chat. Just say what you thought of the Celtic salt and the rice spice mix we popped in for you.
Yes, please do. 17 George, Unfolding Joker. But all kinds of fun people and
yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I want to clarify. I think you want to post something there.
I'm trying.
You're trying to share
I'm trying.
the
I
post.
gotta get it out.
Yeah. So Cam was our winner 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And Cam took forever to send us his detail, which we eventually
He
got.
didn't know. He was on and off, so he wasn't aware. He'd never heard us say it until Sunday
or something. But anyway, we got his detail. His coffee is gone, and it should be there soon. And then we had another winner, but one of our how do we put that? One of our followers. And
do we use the term comrades, or is comrades a bad term?
Yeah, I don't know, but comrade, fist power and
one
all
of
that
our
shit.
other Rumbleites.
You know what? A fellow Rumbler, we were informed that he has been having a hard time.
Yeah.
So we decided, you know what, we'll make him the winner this week, and we'll send him some stuff. So we did that, and that's Dominion After Dark. So Dom was the winner this past week. We shipped him some stuff on Monday. He already received it on Tuesday. He confirmed yesterday. He received,
Did he?
Yes, he already confirmed. And he said Nero is an asshole because he doesn't want him to post the link. He did a video to thank us. But Nero didn't want him to post it in Viva's chat. So I was laughing.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks. So Dom was our winner last week.
So cool. Dom is absolutely obnoxious, which is why I like him. Good guy. So very happy.
Yes.
Very happy to share some awesomeness with you.
So we decided, okay, you need to hand, so we'll allocate the win to him this week.
Yes.
And then we'll pick somebody else this week.
He just needed some of your meat in his mouth.
This is normally the case. So I don't know who's been to like the Dallas Fort Worth area lately, but man, I'm very happy I'm not in the city. It is. We have these things called cook sisters, and it's a braided dough that's deep fried and then dipped in. Now,
if we were still a restaurant, I'd probably be making them
Yes.
live for you guys at one point. But
the highways there make me think of cook sisters because it's just this plaited braid of and almost no matter what you do, you take the wrong turn off. It doesn't matter. It's like you're in the wrong lane, or because
there is no right lane.
No, but the interesting thing is, so you have a 4-lane road that 3 lanes will continue straight, 1 will turn, which is normal. So it kind of, a lane comes in, so you got 3 lanes, then a lane comes in, so now you got 4, and then that lane goes off, and then you got 3 that goes to across the intersection, and you got 1 coming in, so then it's back to 4, and that turns off, then it's back to 3 over the intersection. and then suddenly 2 turn off. But there's still 4 lanes going forward. So I don't, so you just, because you don't know the area, so you just drive along. I'm driving along in my automobile, and then I'm like, but the signs say both lanes are turning. The last 4 traffic lights, only the left hand lane turned. Now both turn. So now you can either turn and then mangle your way through whatever
And come back around.
back road, or turn and then make a U-turn somewhere, or follow Google that takes you on some scenic route. Um, the second time that happened, I actually put my indicator on and I'm like, okay, so will someone give me a hole, because I obviously don't know my way around these parts. But it's like, just can we be consistent and just have both lanes turn all the time,
No.
or something? But no, and it's at the worst section, because that was actually at the 380 crossing.
Yes.
So it's at the worst sections where you want to go straight, where most traffic, where the biggest traffic, that's where both turn. So it's anyway, and then we went down. So this one turn we took, we went down 380, and then was it 380?
I don't know.
I think it was.
I
I think it was 380. But yes,
I wasn't
it
driving
was.
at that
It
point.
was
I drove
380.
in the evening while you were on Viva.
So we go down the road. This is after our Dallas excursion. So now so DFW is pretty big. So we were going towards Dallas. We ended up in Dallas. Then we came back, but we came back some other weird road,
Yes.
some other weird highway, and then I didn't even know we were at 380. I was driving. We were talking, and we got maps on, so you're just mapping away, and then it's a 2 turn lane. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna take a gap here and ask for an indicator, let me in thing again. I'll just turn, because there was a lot of cars. And as we turned, I told Nicole, but we're in 380. We're like, oh, like this is where we are. I couldn't believe it. Or not 380, sorry, 377.
Yeah.
Yes, 377.
Okay, I'm like, you were saying 380s north of where we were.
No, 377. So I'm like, we're on 377.
That was our old stomping grounds.
Yes, I didn't even realize. And then when we turned, I recognized some of the stores. I'm like, oh, this is where we are. Wow, I didn't know we were here already. But then we had to drive like 6 miles down.
Yes.
To get a turn or make a U-turn, but there's like cars, and it's Sunday afternoon, so of course everybody's kind of off work and just hanging around where we're hanging around. Apparently, there were a lot of cars. So anyway, and it's probably normal traffic, but because we're not in the city anymore, it's a lot of cars, man.
Let me chat in with some of the awesome viewers here. So Unfolding Joker does say, really enjoyed your stream about your journey here and what all you've been through. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Bitch Mobile's here, but not able to chat. So hopefully she listens to all of our nonsense today. AS Cult Gaming did officially join us after his raid. I know it always takes a second when you do that. Fascinating Vision. I am here from the raid. Awesome. So 17 George, this one made me laugh. I wanted to share it with you. Went from watching a classic to watching Coffee Talk.
Yes.
This is not something you talk about. This is something you
consume.
Enjoy. Actually, it's pull that down. This is Tribal Coffee. We are always telling our customers, friends, anybody I actually half like, I'll tell you about Tribal Coffee. It's so good. No, it's our customers farm out of Papua New Guinea. They are phenomenal beans. I've never had coffee this good. It is smooth. It is black, because I don't need any junk in it because it's so good. So just as an FYI, Tribal Coffee on Built on USA. If you are in the need of something while you watch Coffee Talk. Don't worry, we normally do stuff on some of our streams, but we've heard from our viewers, I think we're a tad fast paced, maybe like the ADHD kind of concept.
Yeah, I don't know. So we normally do stuff. So I'm normally making stuff or fixing stuff or doing something, and it basically the feedback we get is people enjoy just having a talk.
Yeah.
So we try and do that at least once or twice a week now. So we try and do 4 streams: Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So at least 2 we try and just relax. I'm gonna baste some pies now and bake them.
We still have work to do.
Yeah, so that'll happen. I've already made like 100 and some change pounds of sausage this morning.
The sausage has been out already.
Yes, it's already been a party because the sausage is out. Yes, but I've made over 100 pounds of sausage already this morning, so that's done. And then I've got another equal batch of sausage still to make.
Yes.
So we'll do that after the street.
Jamont did answer your question. I like the subtle sweetness of the braai spice. I'll have to give it some thought how to use it. Maybe hot wings or ribs.
Yes.
It might make a good dry rub.
Yes, that's what I use it for. So I dry rub it
Very
on chicken thighs. You go, I like consistency. So I do about 4% of weight and if I work in grams, it'll be easier because it does
More precise.
the tens. So I can do the maths a little easier than the 12s and 16s and stuff. So if you've got 100 grams of chicken, then you want to use about 4 grams of spice. So for each kilo, you use about 40 grams, basically.
You can make burgers with it. You can use it on pork as well.
Yeah. So if you take the spice, so about 10% weight on burgers, you just take that spice as it is. You take your ground beef, and you take 100 grams for every 10 grams. You mix it in. You make a patty. Very good.
That's very good.
That's a very
Just
good
as an
burger.
FYI. So in other words, I'm also sure it would probably make a killer meatloaf if you wanted to go that route too.
Yes.
Probably many things.
But
So,
chicken.
Yeah, chicken, pork, and beef.
Chicken,
I mean,
pork, and
we're
beef, yeah.
hitting them all.
Yes.
Lamb.
Lamb, it'll probably work.
I don't know. That
It'll
salt,
work.
pepper, lemon's really good on lamb.
Yes, that's true.
Very
That's
simple.
true.
17 George says chili. That hits great in chili. Actually,
Probably.
you probably could.
Probably.
You're not. I don't think you're wrong.
Just let me just grab and show people what we're talking about because
No,
people
we're
don't
just
know. I'm
gonna.
gonna try and not bump the camera like my wife does.
I moved it over, which is why
So
my.
this is in-house made braai spice.
You see those spices in there. It's
Yeah.
very colorful.
Yeah, so we make this ourselves. It's like a barbecue spice.
Yeah.
And Jim is correct. It's got a subtle sweetness in it. It's very nice. It's very nice. I find the subtle sweetness works well for pork.
Yes.
And then it's just a general good rub.
You want to really flavor up some pork, so you do that, and then when it comes off, you have some chutney on the side, and then you dip the pork in the chutney. Oh,
Yes.
it's so good.
But you can also dip biltong in chutney. We had a customer.
And chicken, and Druvors, and Boerewors,
Yes,
and cheese.
The chutney with the boerewors is very good, and cheese is very good. But we had a customer, so she's American. Careful, you are like very close to the. So we had a customer.
Thankfully, my
she's-
butt's a little smaller than it used to be.
She's an American. Her husband is South African, and she didn't know about
Chutney.
And then they bought a jar of my
No,
chutney.
okay, they're longtime customers. He won a golf tournament, and they are about to celebrate him. He's South African, so Anton may not know all the details because I've taken care of him with the situation. But he wants to have some home foods for this, so he tested some of the items, and I said, "Hey, we brought back our chutneys." He's like, "What? Which chutneys?" Now, the only ones he got were these two, but I think I mentioned on the phone charcuterie. He didn't realize it, so she was very annoyed at him that he never told her that you could use biltong and chutney, but she couldn't be annoyed at him because he didn't know, but she was annoyed at him because she's pregnant, and I think it really
Well,
hit
also the other thing is
some
like
satisfaction.
charcuterie is not
I
we don't know those
I
things.
know.
Like, we just don't know.
but it's killer.
Yeah. So anyway, so she stuck some biltong in chutney, and she was here 2 days ago. And she was like, "Oh, I never knew."
Yes.
Yes.
And they got these two. We are actually waiting to hear what all is going to be on their menu.
Yeah,
I'm
they
really
want us to help
excited for our
them
friend.
do
Yeah. That's so cool. And you know what's funny? And I actually mentioned this. I know we'll get back on track in a minute, I swear. We've known him for years. We knew him before he got married. Now he's married, multiple kids, just won a golf tournament. I mean, what a cool way to watch this gentleman's life progressed, and now with his wife and his kids, and
Yeah.
it just makes my heart so happy when we get to know people for so many years and kind of watch life change. But these are our line of chutneys. I thought I'd share them all because there are 4 now at this point. They're very flavorful. So if you ever were to try one, you could go either. It really doesn't matter with either of those types of meats we mentioned. They all work really good. They are going to have a hint of the main fruit, of course.
Yes. They're all slightly different spice.
Yes.
So
okay, back to our topic, because Jimma did say something, and then we
down
the rabbit hole. He said, I hate city driving. I'll take my small town over that any day. My town has a population of about 10,000.
Yes, we are about 600.
Yes.
So our town's about 600. We almost don't drive anymore because we are completely self-contained where we are. So the only time I drive is when I go to the city to get meat, or Nicole will run to town, which is 7 miles away, to go get something small. But
I just realized that there's even smaller shops I can get my stuff from. So I'm going to quit hitting the big shop in town and then make my little roundabout way instead. It's the same distance, why not?
Yeah, it's the same distance and it's fresher stuff, and so we're gonna do it's all except for the big processor, or actually supplier. So we collect our meat from a wholesaler.
Yes.
A wholesale distributor. All right. So except for that, we will probably get just about everything else from small businesses.
And even our big supplier that we purchase our meats from wholesales a small shop.
So the meat we use is from small family farms.
Yes. So I think this will officially have everything we have right now as small family style things, but minus groceries. Obviously, the ones we have in store, they are imports. It's a little different.
That's important. But I mean,
that's not what we eat, obviously.
No, but the other thing is also, a lot of people are like, well, we have to fight back, and you gotta try and not go to the big stores. I mean, the only thing we really bought from Walmart was milk.
Yes.
And milk.
But I did the math. The farm, my biggest problem was finding time to go to the farm that's not far from here. But it dawned on me, if I go into a store like Walmart, it always involves more, especially if I take the kids.
Yes.
So I'll take the kids on an adventure, go to the farm that's just equally as far away. So instead of spending my 45 minutes at Walmart, I'll spend my 45 minutes there, and they will have fun on the drive. How about that?
And also healthier, because it's all like proper raw, it's the real deal. It's not the kind of processed stuff. So it's once again another step getting healthier, which is back to our city versus country. So we have a little bit of access, I think, in the country to cleaner, healthier.
Definitely.
So we've got what is that? It's like a dairy, I guess. The guy that
it's a dairy.
So it's a dairy farm. So a dairy farm where they've got cheese and
creams that should have yogurt. I'm gonna check that. Should have
maybe
yogurt.
Have yogurt, like Greek yogurt, and have like raw milk and things like that. So that is better for the kids. We get access to like proper farm eggs, and there's a difference, man. There's a difference between what you buy in the stores and what you get.
And everyone,
like my kids now don't want to eat, literally do not want to eat I've got 4 cases of 30 store eggs, and I
we
make
are
them.
Gonna have to eat them.
I make them, and my kids are like, nope. I'm not eating this. This is not.
What is this? Nice. Yes. What is this junk?
So I try and kind of mix them in, but even that, if I get the ratio wrong, they're like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to eat it. So it's interesting what you perceive as food in the cities, that you buy from, and I mean, we buy from the wholesalers that supply the restaurants and stuff like that, and we buy the clean stuff.
Yes.
We
like
really
as
buy
as possible.
Yes, as I mean, there's you don't want to know the stuff you can buy, man.
No.
You can buy.
Go.
No, you can't come, boy. You can't come here. Oh,
I'll have to.
that worked. That worked.
He went right under.
Yes. No, but I mean that worked. Me talking to you saying
Oh,
you
he
can't come
doesn't.
here.
Why don't you
So-
grab him first? Or I'll
So
grab him.
yeah, I'll grab
The
it.
chair's
So you can buy pre-made omelets, pre-made bacon, like everything's done. You can heat it and it's a breakfast. So we don't buy that,
No.
and we never have. We've always bought like eggs,
The raw
and we
ingredients.
try and buy like the best of what we can. Hey, come, you got to sit still if you want to sit here, and then you're gonna have to go. We try and buy that, and that compared to the stuff that's available. And I mean, it's not that we have a store where we buy eggs. It's just there's people.
No.
Lots of people have chickens. Lots of people, and they have extra eggs. So we get. So we
We've
barter.
partnered with a few.
Yeah, we barter, and
Yeah.
you know we'll give you some biltong or meat, and they give us some eggs, and it's just like different, man.
Yes.
When it's proper eggs that's from chickens that actually eat proper food.
Well, and these are obviously
And they
different.
yellow the yolks, man.
Different types of chickens.
Yes.
If I look at the two different, the main sources that we have,
Yes.
there's two main sources,
Yes.
and their eggs are totally different. So I can tell that their chickens are obviously different breeds of chicken. So that makes
Hey.
it kind of fun,
Hey.
anyways. There's a little bit different taste, a little bit
All right,
different.
You're gonna have to get this guy out of here.
Do you want me to take him away?
Yeah, you take
Okay,
him
I'll
away.
take him away. There was a
Hey.
little bit on chat. So AS called Gaming. He was showing a movie this morning. He says it was probably Disney's last good movie from 1981. This Dragon Slayer. And then we
Yes.
did have SS Grant come in as well. AS called Gaming. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, had to mention your milk because you couldn't help yourself. But SS Grant says he does a lot of farm to table
Yes,
items.
that is the best.
And he finds it healthier, just like we are finding it
Yes.
healthier.
No, I honestly, it's very nice. Just take the mouse and kind of move it there because you're gonna have to.
He
get
says,
through
don't
there.
the store eggs sit around for like 4 months before being sold?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
I
don't know.
could see that.
Yeah. I mean, we buy them in big boxes, you know, at the store. And I mean, we used to buy. I think it's 180, and you get a double box, which is like 360. Which we used to use when we were a restaurant, and then we just continued. I mean, basically, when we stopped being a restaurant, you know, we continued to eat a lot of eggs. So you know, and we got 4 kids plus us, and I mean, each kid eats like 2 to 3 eggs every morning, and then we have 2 to 3 eggs depending on the size. If they're smaller, we take a little more. Like I'll give my oldest daughter 3 eggs because they're a little smaller, and then the little guy that you just saw, like he's 2 and going on 4 type thing. So he eats 2 eggs every morning. And then both my other kids each eat 2 eggs.
Mhm.
And then I'll boil like 12. And if I
And
boil
then
eggs, man, they just demolish the boiled eggs. I should actually boil some today.
Yes.
So we could easily kill another 18 during the day. So
On
that's
top of, yeah.
that's 12 eggs for the morning plus another 18 gone for the day, just because I boiled them and they'll snack on them.
Yeah.
And then
Which is good because then I don't hear the I'm hungry, I want this, I
Yes.
want that. No, eggs. Like they'll just eat the eggs.
yes,
And they
so
don't
we
even
just
ask.
boil eggs. Yeah, we
No.
just boil them and leave them in the pot, and then they'll just peel them and eat them as they want.
Yes. Don Darkstar 86 has joined us
Ah,
saying good
good morning,
morning.
morning.
When I started buying farm eggs, I was surprised they were so orange. They taste so much better than store eggs.
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. And SS Grant says that, yeah, I haven't bought eggs in years. I have about 30 chickens. So I get a bunch of eggs. My fave are the black Coopers we have. I don't know the chicken breeds. I'm not going to lie. I don't know any of the
No.
chicken breeds. All I know is there are a lot more than I ever realized. I've learned from our customers that people have shared with us. But
Yeah, we have a farm just up the road that
Uh-huh.
actually does chicks for people
Breeding.
who want. They do breeding,
Breeding.
for people who actually want to get their own chickens.
Mhm.
So you can go buy the chicks there, and then you can raise them, and you have your own chickens. And I know they've got all kinds of
Yes.
and apparently like really good quality
I
stuff.
did peruse his website. It looks really phenomenal.
Yeah,
so I
so-
told Anton when we are ready, if we go down that rabbit hole, he's the one I want to go to.
Yeah, the thing is, so we gotta also pick our battles. We're busy with the bee stuff, which we were very busy with. Then kind of got sidetracked because we had to do some other fixing, upping, and now we get back to the bees this week, to make sure I gotta move everything around a little bit again because I moved stuff and it kind of started working and I thought, all right, let me modify it, and then that didn't work, so now I gotta modify it back. So bees are nonsense. They like if they don't like stuff, they'll just leave, and then we not sure if we're gonna get chickens yet. We wanted to get, but with everything else,
almost jumped in on that
Yes.
bandwagon. And I'm very glad we've held back. We don't have like a small area equipped for them
Well,
yet.
Yes. So here's one of our challenges. I'm gonna start doing
Yeah.
So we are literally on the highway.
Yes.
So we are highway frontage. So I can't just grab a couple of cows and hope for the best, because if a cow decides to mosey on onto the highway here by us, there could be a semi that decides that the cow is now not where it should be, and it could try and drive over it, which would not be the semi's fault. So, and I'm like, yeah, I suspect if a semi hits a car and we have a massive pileup here in front of us, which there's been pileups.
We have seen them, yes. This is a very busy
I
highway.
might end up with a lawsuit, so maybe we have to reconsider these things a little bit.
We call that personal responsibility. We're weighing our options.
Yes, so
right now,
I don't want to do stupid stuff and then someone gets into an accident, or worse, someone gets killed because they don't see my cow that's now got out at night, because there are no lights on the highway here.
Mm-mm.
It's like, this is rural, man. So and it's fine, it works well, but with that also comes predators. So we got the sneaky I think we've got some bobcats floating around here. We've got all kinds of stuff that float around our area. So we have to make sure that the chickens, if we get some, are secured, and we're probably going to have to get a guard dog or two, or a donkey, or some ducks.
I
Or
did
not ducks,
hear wavy men
geese.
help too.
Say
The
again?
airman. I heard the airman help
Yes,
too.
but man, I've not had luck with the airman.
I
I've had
know.
two motors and both have died on me. So I've got a hands up guy, but the what's the name is a challenge, So yeah, we got to weigh our options. It's like, well, I work with meat. I have access to meat. I can grind meat, which I have to do anyway, and I can just swap it for eggs. And I have no chickens. I have no poo. I have
that's
no
the thing,
predators that I need to take care of, and I don't have to worry about someone hitting one of my chickens on the highway.
Yes.
So what I do want to try and get, but I've got to figure that out, as well as some guinea fowl, because they eat ticks.
They all eat ticks.
Yes, but guinea fowl, that's their chow.
Their jam.
Yeah, they apparently clean ticks big time.
Yes, with the lovely ticks going around, we don't
Yes.
mind the idea of something helping us clean it up.
Yeah, so apparently guinea fowl are the thing to have for that. So
Good to know. I didn't know that.
yes, so we're gonna have to look at that. But I must first figure out, do we have to cage them up and at night, or otherwise you get some and they run around, they eat some ticks, and then something eats them, and then that's cycle of life.
Right. Right.
So
We do have some feedback. So Jimma says, I used to have a friend who had a half dozen chickens and a couple ducks. Every time I'd visit, she always sent eggs home with me. She had more than she could use. That seems to be the trend with most people, which I would think you want to have more than you consume, else you're in a deficit. SS Grant does say duck eggs are amazing, great for baking. I've heard that too, and I heard they're a lot harder shells, right?
Actually, no, I don't think much harder, but a bigger yolk.
Bigger yolk. Okay.
Yes, bigger yolk. Jack Spierko, someone else. You guys should check out the Survival Podcast with Jack Spierko. If you do, he's on Rumble, but he's not very big on Rumble. He doesn't really read the Rumble chat. He does read the YouTube chat. Now, I know we are big Rumble people.
Rumblers.
Rumblers.
Oh, I forgot to pull up YouTube. Again, this is like a time I don't even know. But go ahead.
Well, if we were doing it for money, it would be different, but we don't. So Jack Spierko, it's called The Survival Podcast. He's a very cool guy, very, very knowledgeable. Check him out. He likes to mess around with ducks and has said that like duck eggs are the bee's knees.
Bee's knees.
Yeah. Pop that on. So he also, I think, the straw coming out of the duck pens are better for composting.
Okay.
I think. Yes.
It's called Gaming says if you want to get chickens, just build a big hoop coop and get a goose. The goose will protect the chickens. And that seems, Jamal says geese are great guards.
Yes.
You can build a good sized hoop coop in about 4 hours. Duck eggs also have stronger egg flavor than chicken eggs. That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yes, and also people that have issues apparently with eggs.
The duck eggs I can eat?
The duck eggs
did you tell our friend this?
Which one?
Spot.
Does he have issues
I think
with
he's got egg issue at the moment. I thought that's what they said. Thought it was him.
Scott Mack.
Yes.
Or
main Scott.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
I'll tell him.
I think.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah. No, I read something the other day, and it was about eggs and duck eggs, and the duck egg yolk is bigger. I think the egg's slightly bigger, but not much. I can't remember the shell thicker, but I remember the picture. So they kind of had it, and you could see the chicken egg, and you could see the duck egg, and the duck egg yolk is huge.
Okay.
But they said that people who report issues with chicken eggs don't have the issues with the duck eggs. And I was like, that's the thing that caught me. I was like, interesting.
I like it. You need to say hello to Salty Grower and Salty Reese's Cup. We got a double saltiness.
Yeah, with saltiness everywhere.
Need some Celtic salt with your salt?
What was it? I just wanted to say something before you said that. And
sorry.
No, it's all good. Was it around the eggs? I can't remember. Gone.
Out the butt. Not the brain, out the butt.
That's what I wanted to say. It's back. So because of accessibility to eggs, they promote eggs for kids big time in third world countries. Not so much in the first world, would you believe it, But because of nutritional issues, that's just
protein.
Well, the thing is, like, you could go buy stuff in a store in the first world for the most part. You can't do that in the third world. In many of the rural places, like, people just have to grow their own shit because they don't have money and they don't have access. So, they promote eggs for children, like young kids. And we started giving our kids eggs early. I can't remember. I'm not going to mention it. Let me do that rather. I'm not going to mention it on stream, but early. They say that kids that eat at least like an egg and then 2 eggs. Oh, we got nonsense again.
No, I missed Son of Jonah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Son of Jonah coming in. I was waiting.
I didn't say anything. I saw you. I'm sorry.
So
too much talking.
They actually say, or the tests show that kids who eat at least an egg a day and then up to 2 eggs when they get older a day will be up to half an inch taller than their peers.
Mm-hmm.
And their brain develops better and like better speech. And so don't listen too much to what all the, talking heads tell you.
In other words, eggs are absolutely phenomenal. We are
protein.
Very grateful to have the suppliers in which we do.
Yes.
So Jamal does say, wait, am I not high enough? Yes, there we go. A is called gaming. Geese are nasty when they are pissed off. They break your arm with their wings. Really? So a lot stronger than I thought.
Wow.
And he also says duck egg is about 20% bigger than chicken. So there we go.
Okay, so they're all bigger.
Gemma says, I've seen videos of chicken enclosures on wheels every
Yes.
day or two. They roll it onto a new patch of grass.
Yes.
We've spoken about exactly that concept because we have so much space.
Yes.
That's most likely what we would wind up doing. But I want to look into that name that AS Cult Gaming mentioned as well. Definitely.
Yeah, but that's we'll definitely do something where we can,
Coop.
yeah, where we can move it.
Yes.
Because then I can move it around. My biggest thing is we got to make very sure, like nothing can get into it.
And there've been, in our direct vicinity, there've been problems with the predators, so we really want to be mindful of that.
Yeah, we've got coyotes,
All kinds of stuff.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna trust that it's a suspected spam caller, as the phone says.
I'm
most
sure
likely.
it is. So yeah. So challenges of being in the country, predators.
Right.
But you know, all the good food and I just, it's so cooped up, man, in the city. You know, we had a look. So some of the houses, I mean, it's a pretty nice house. You know, it's big. It's 3-bedroom and it's got no yard. Like no yard, man. Like the backyard's like this. It's
When the houses touch each other, I get real claustrophobic really fast. And what drives me crazy is that's not, of course, what I grew up with. That's more of a new development thing. The plots of land are almost about half the size of what they used to be.
Yes.
But the houses are double what they used to be.
Double, yes. They're much bigger.
It's a smaller land, bigger house. Therefore, you have nothing left. And maybe front yard, maybe it's more linear.
Sorry, I just want to put timer.
That may be the issue. I don't know. It drives me crazy though, because that type of setup, I don't like other people that much. I'm sorry. I don't. And now, even more so, I don't like other people that much. Sorry, I moved away while you were pasting. Okay. Right? Salty says, I have 5.5 acres and it's not big enough for me. Dude, I feel you there. I chuckle. I'm very glad we have the size we have because I do think it is exactly what we need at this moment. But if I look at the space that we're using, if we didn't have the rest that we were not using, I think I'd feel like you do. Because I look at what we use and I'm like, man, this is kind of small. But it's okay. There's others.
The thing is, we have flattened and are using about an acre.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've probably got another acre that I've mowed for the kids to play on.
Yes.
And that has a pond on it.
Yes.
And then I probably have another acre up the fence line that I've mowed clean.
Yes.
Just to keep, like, if anything happens, so it's open. It's got all, it's where our power line runs, so I've just kept that all clean and tidy. Plus behind the buildings, there's probably another acre.
Yep.
So that's like 3 acres that's cleaned up. And then probably about another half acre for the bees.
Yeah.
Plus the road going there would be an acre. You know, and it's like that's you think it's a lot of space, and then suddenly you start cleaning it, and it's like, well, it's not that much, is it?
The fact that we've been all around it already and discovered everything, it feels like. AS Cult Gaming does say growing your own stuff is what you should at least learn, how to do anyway. We agree. Our children do have some active plants. They have tomato plants and strawberry plants, and then a set of flowers. The tomatoes and the strawberries. There is a small problem with a small man.
Yes,
you may see him in a moment. He tends to pick whatever he sees and eats it. So it's not the end of the world. It's not going to hurt him. But the other children are not getting a chance to watch
Do me a favor. Take them and chase them all outside.
That's exactly
I don't know why they are inside. It is the best time in the morning to be outside and to go and play. It is cool. Why are you guys not outside?
Outside. See, he said outside.
All of you. Out the door. And if I hear any ding-dongs, I'm going to lock you out.
Go outside.
I locked them out the other day, but they didn't know. So I locked both doors. We got these big glass panels I said on the other stream. So they first thought it was an accident. And then they were like, and then eventually they're knocking. So I'm like, no, I'm not letting you in. And they're like, ah. So my oldest son, that's his kind of joke. So he was very...
he is the jokester. So he really got a kick out of that. Sorry, there was more as well. Oh, Salty Grower. Good thing there was a master grower in the chat. Is Paul Gaming.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just say, sorry.
No, you carry on.
My granddaughter loves eggs. There's a reason she's 5. Reads, writes, speaks English, Spanish, and German. That's her.
Cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes. She also does math.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah. No, the eggs protein, it's phenomenal.
So Salty Grower does say bruh. How do you pronunciate that with a straight face? Bruh.
Yes.
Bruh. Dude, make it dude. Okay, I couldn't do a house with no yard. No man.
No, but that's
man.
the thing. And there's so much of it in the cities now. Like, it's all these, and they're really pretty neighborhoods.
Beautiful.
They're beautiful. The houses are pretty. It's all, but they got no yard.
Aren't the beautiful things, or the really colorful things, or bright things? Those are the things you want to stay away from, right? Okay.
Yeah. So no, we found. I really didn't enjoy the city.
No, we thought it was going to be fun. So let me back up a little.
What?
The ladder just fell.
All right, let me go and yell at these kids.
That's not a small ladder.
Nope.
Please make sure no one got hurt. I don't think anybody got hurt. Oh. Okay, that is not a small ladder. It was probably not angled correctly. Man, that made my heart skip. We have a very good friend who offered to hang out with the kiddos for a couple of hours and let us do some other stuff, get things done. And we thought we were going to make it more of a fun adventure, wound up driving around and solidifying we are not city people. Nope. I even told Anton there is a big amphitheater, I think is what it's called, where a lot of the old concerts we used to go see were in Dallas. What is that called? Jexa right now?
Yes.
It's gone
the
through
old Dos Equis Stadium.
Yes, it's gone through many names, because before Dos Equis it was something else.
Yes.
But it is in Fair Park in Dallas. Now this is the hood. If you don't know that area of town, it is absolutely horrible. We had an experience of a concert here on the Fort Worth side a few years ago. I think it's called Dickies Arena. Was that one? It's smaller by far, but man, was it so much nicer to not be in like this area. You're like, lock the windows, don't look outside, drive straight, don't make a wrong turn. Oh, Fair Park is not nice.
Yeah.
And that's actually the reason it's Fair Park is that is where the State Fair of Texas is held. Why they let it get that run down is beyond me.
Well, why they let it run there anyway?
Yeah, yeah, but that's where it is. But that is your wonderful elected officials of Dallas. Lots of homeless, lots of crime, very very unsafe area, not family friendly. I actually will not take our kids to that state fair in that setup because the answer is no. I mean, it's not. That's not nice. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there, but I was just thinking of when we were driving around, I had this thought to myself, if we are to go see another concert, I'm not going there again. I don't think I want to do that much city again.
No.
I'd rather see if there's anything here or, I hear Wichita Falls is great.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Maybe Oklahoma side, I don't know.
Yes.
The thing with geese, get them as goslings, make sure they imprint on you as a parent, and they will never attack you. Anything else that tries to mess with your kids, they will fuck up. Okay.
Okay.
That is very politely put.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
Good to know.
Don Darkstar says, I live in the woods. I will never go back to the city. When you stack people up too closely, they act like rats in a cage. Dude, that is, yes. I think you may have hit the nail on the head. Jamal says, my tomatoes and peppers are growing in the garden today. Awesome. Do not get swans. Geese can be mean. Swans are straight up psychotic.
Okay, no swans.
Got it. People who enjoy
What did you say about things that are beautiful?
People who enjoy living in the city are mentally diseased. I think you may be correct.
I think there's something in the air in the city.
What did I mention to you, which I told you I wanted to mention on screen? You said it to somebody yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. I am afraid to say in DFW, it looks like those 15-minute
Oh
cities are
yes, yes,
here.
yes, 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 yes.
Looks like they are here. The amount of toll roads with the scanners, I mean, because you could never use those for any other purpose than tolls, right?
Yes.
It's just tolls.
Yes.
That's all it will ever be, right?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Well, look around in DFW.
Yeah. No, we were sitting there, and Nicole just looked around, and she's like, you know what? I think the 15-minute cities are here. If you just look at the setups, because every little city
Has everything.
has everything. It's a little cookie cutter.
Yeah.
And it's every like 15
They
to 20
all
minutes.
look the same.
All of it looks exactly the same. If you get lost somewhere and there's no signs up, and you just like in the middle of one of these cities, you would not have any idea of where you are, because there's nothing unique to any of them. All of them look exactly same restaurant.
Stores.
There's no. We drove a lot, and 99% of all of it is the same stuff everywhere. There's no privately owned businesses.
No.
It's all big corporations.
Yes.
All of it.
Yes.
Everything.
Salty Girl, have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah,
and
cheers,
thank you
man.
for reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up and repost. You are awesome, and glad you enjoyed your coffee with us. Mine's out too. I need some. I will have to make a plan. AS Call Cami said, I lived in this city for in a city of just over 500,000 for 27 years. I never became a nicer person until I moved to a small town of around 5,000. Now I live near no one, and I can say I'm actually happy. Sorry, I did see your comment before. I think you said your closest town is about 200 people, and you're not even in it. That is awesome.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. There is something to be said about, firstly, we are not meant to have everything handed to us. People are very capable of taking care of themselves, and we forget a lot of our basic instinct when we live in a city and everything's just handed to you. When you have things you gain because you're doing it, you have a lot of appreciation.
Well, except for that, it is empowering.
Yes.
To do things. I don't think people are meant to have an easy time.
No.
I think we have to endure some what do you call
hardships.
Some hardships and some
adversity.
Yes. It humbles you, and it makes you appreciate things, and it makes you want to do more.
Yeah.
When you get that little bit of when you get a little bit of honey after the hard work, it makes you want more honey.
Yes.
And do more hard work.
Yes.
Something else I want to mention, and I mean, I could be completely off base here, but I don't go to the doctor much.
Yes.
Like I really don't go to the doctor much.
You don't go to the doctor at all.
Okay, I don't go to the doctor, but I mean, I guess there's like the anal.
No, you don't.
But
no, you don't.
There's so many people, and their main thing is I have to be in a city because I can't be far away from the doctor. But I don't understand.
Doctor, healthcare, insurance, we are well trained.
Yes, it's just, where I'm from, that's not a big thing. Like doctors are more threats than they are. It's like, if you don't stop your shit, I'm gonna take you to the doctor, and then he's gonna like sort you out. But it's just. I mean, I get that maybe every now and again you need a checkup or something, But I mean, if you're healthy for the most part, like I don't get it. Like I don't understand it. Maybe I'm missing something. And Chad's welcome to
tell us
enlighten
if we're wrong.
me. But I just like.
I have never felt better in my life since I stopped going to the doctor.
Yes.
Can I put it that way?
Yes.
Because I grew up in
I take no meds.
No.
All right. I don't take any like, what do you call it, prescription, or what do you call the long-term med you have to get all the time?
The supplements? Or...
No, not supplements. I'm talking about like if you got like blood pressure meds.
No, but that's prescription medication.
Yes, but it's like I don't have scheduled medicine, like stuff that
prescriptions.
Yes, so I have no scripts. I have no like I don't have anything that I need, on a constant basis. But even if I did, if I had, let's say, if I was I don't know, fucking type 1 diabetic or something, and I had to take something, all the time, I mean, you get your script, you take the meds, and
Yes.
then, unless you feel shit,
Yes.
as long as you do the right thing, like, why are you going to the doctor? So he can do what? Like the one time I went, which was not for anything, it was to actually do a test so we could do the biltong
The
thing,
blood
so I could
drawing,
do another.
yeah.
And that's 2 years almost.
I know.
I so know. 2 years,
We're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna
I
have to do
haven't
it
seen a
again.
doctor in 2 years almost. But
yeah, November, year and a half. Yeah,
yes.
or almost. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pushing
but I went to go do blood tests so I could do a month on biltong, so I could do blood tests again, so I could do matching results. And then he told me that my cholesterol was a little high, and then after the 4 weeks on biltong, my cholesterol actually came down like 10 points. And then he said it's still a little high, so he wants to give me a statin. And I said, dude, I just had biltong, like only biltong, and the fattiest possible biltong for 4 weeks, and my cholesterol came down by 10 points. If I bring it down another 10, I'm like, actually like another 7 points.
It was the LDL. It was
Yes,
not high.
and it was like it should be 120. It was 127 from 137, something like that. If I do biltong for another month, if it comes down 7 points, I'm right. Why would I drink meds? I said, anyway, if you give it to me, I wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't take anything you give me. So I don't understand. Like we've had the chat.
I remember when we first went in for a blood draw, he thought we were crazy. He's like, firstly, you're not going to do it. You're not going to eat that for 28 days. He says he was a denier.
Yes.
He was very
negative
Nelly about it. And then he says, oh, it's going to mess up all your labs. You're going to have high cholesterol. Your sodium's going to go through the roof. We're like, we make the product. It's very low sodium, but okay. Because we made sure to have supplements of Celtic salt because of how low sodium it is.
I'm going to pull these sausage rolls out, but I just want to show everyone that.
So looks pretty. So pretty. Don't drip it on me.
Right?
Yes. That'll be right in line. Yes. They're gorgeous. It drives me crazy though, because this is a physician. He is a cash pay. He's a general surgeon. So he's the dude that all of the pilots go to, the truck drivers.
GC.
No, general surgeon. GS.
GS. Oh, GS. I can't spell, man. Why do I always want to spell surgeon with a C?
I don't know. Now you got me laughing.
Oh, now I was laughing at myself.
Oh, you're nonsense. No, so he's really a different character, but it made us laugh with the push for meds, which I actually think he's required most likely to say that, and then he can document that we said no, because then it's a CYA at that point. But it fascinates me that that's the go-to. So what I was saying about me as well, I grew up in, of course, in DFW. We did go for yearly checkups. That was a requirement. Granted, now I know that's part of the school schedule. You have to go for your doctor's visits. You have to submit all of your documentation, your vaccine records, all of that's required to participate in said public system. So I chuckle when I think back. I would go for the yearly, and then anytime we had like a bad sickness, not a cold or things like that, it would have to be something a little more than that. But the thing to me is, I understand, having a doctor close by if there's like the true emergencies, but to have a doctor on every single corner. How many doctor's offices did we pass? Okay, I don't even want to know. It is
24 med
so
emergency.
Yes. And
like,
even the commercials that they have. I think I received an email from one of my old hospitals I used to work at is, for those home improvements that go awry, because the white man can't do anything, they're going to break a bone. Stop it. It's ridiculous. That's what they push for emergencies, or, the heart attacks, which I'm sorry. Yes, the gave myocarditis to a lot of people,
Yes.
Don't do that. So we didn't do that. We don't participate in that, and we are healthier than ever before, I would say. Sorry,
I have all.
I've been ignoring everybody in chat. Let me not ignore everybody in chat. Salty Reese's Cup does say small businesses are out here, no sign. You just got to know where to find me. That makes it a little hard. I'm not going to lie, because, we're on a highway. You got to have something. Out here. A is called gaming. Before you can be happy being with anyone else. What did I just... I can't see.
What's wrong?
There we go. Sorry. Thank you, Neuro. Good morning to
Hey,
you.
good morning, Nero.
Yes, good morning, good morning. So I have this thing so big so I can actually read it that the pinned message popped in and I couldn't read anything else. So sorry, it's called gaming. Before you can be happy being with anyone else, you have to be happy being by yourself. I think that is the core of it. I agree. And I think a lot of people have lost the ability to be by themselves or to even know themselves. Jamal, you're exactly right. People have no sense of direction
Hold on a
anymore
second. Yes, mate.
because they have Google Maps at their fingertips. Dude, that is it. And then he does extend on COVID, open his eyes on the medical industry. I don't take meds anymore.
I was trying to find the right words.
Yes.
A.S. Colt was saying, before you can be happy with someone, you have
Yes.
to be happy with yourself. There's a difference between being alone and lonely.
Yes.
If you can be alone, you are fine.
Yes.
If you are lonely, it doesn't matter who you're with.
Yes.
Just
as a FYI. Or, yes. AS Call Gaming also says I do have scheduled medicine, but it's over the counter for my migraines so I can function daily. I will not take prescription anything. Dude, we are right there with you. We were just talking about Celtic salt with some customers yesterday. The benefits of that for us with headaches. I know migraines are their own thing. They have
but you should try some of the Celtic salt, man. I'm telling you.
It may have some of the properties of the over-the-counter meds, but
no. But the thing is, a lot of I never believed this, and I had a headache the one day, and Nicole said take some Celtic salt, and I was like, yeah, okay, all right. So she said, come, let me give you. So she gave me half a teaspoon, and I downed it with water. I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Just do something, keep the wife happy. It's fine. 30 minutes and it was gone. I would highly suggest, if you get a headache, try just like a half a teaspoon of Celtic salt, down it with some water. I am not a believer in that shit, but I promise you it works. I don't know why it works, but it works 100%. Every time I have a headache and I complain, Nicole asks me, have you had salt yet? No. Then I have some Celtic salt, my headache goes away. Every time.
Granted, this is not medical advice. This is
I'm just
stupid people with personal experience.
What do they call it? My anecdotal experience.
And just as an FYI, headaches tend to be imbalances in electrolytes. Therefore, something like a Celtic salt, which is full of plenty of electrolytes, could potentially make a change in someone's individual body. But, remember, half the stuff's in your head anyway. So if you think it's going to work, it's going to work, right? Isn't that what they say?
What do they call
Placebo.
that? Placebo.
Placebo effects. Blood pressure and cholesterol levels are scams. Yes, Jamal. Yes, 100%. Your brain needs cholesterol. It is what it's made of. Dude, quit speaking truths.
Yes.
Dr. Ken
There's
Berry.
a reason why they don't give statins to older people.
Yeah, no. Andy Pearson, Dr. Ken Berry has good info on carnivore and lies your doctor has told you. They're rough. They're rough when you listen to that.
Yeah, he wants to rename diabetes to carbohydrate poisoning, which I think is fucking spot on.
And even dementia is
diabetes type 3.
3, yes. Which would be carbohydrate poisoning.
Also carbohydrate induced. Yeah.
So, sorry, I missed this. AS Call Gaming says he takes Excedrin migraine, once a day, right when he wakes up, considering he has glaucoma.
You know what? You should try a little bit of Celtic salt. See if it does anything for you. I would just be interested, just as a like offhand experiment, just to know if that has any impact on you whatsoever. So I'm not saying it'll work. I'm just saying maybe. And you pop me your address, man. I'll ship you some.
We can send it to you.
Yeah, I'll ship you some. No issue, man. I'll ship you some on me. You tell me if that helps at all whatsoever, if it does anything for you. Because for me, as many chemicals as I can get out of my life as possible, the better.
Yep. Zen Attack Official 123. Hello. Oh, and happy hump day. Wow. We didn't even say it.
Happy
thanks for reminding us.
Happy small Saturday. Happy hump day.
Small Saturday.
Yes, I completely forgot it's Wednesday. It's always Wednesday when we stream.
I know. And I forgot it's Wednesday. Which, speaking of, we are coming up on the. We've actually bypassed the 9 o'clock mark.
Oh,
So we are open. We have pies. We have children who are crazy outside.
Well, yeah. So the kids obviously can tell the time. So they get very antsy when it gets to 9 o'clock because we're supposed to be done.
Yes.
And they want to do their thing, so they try and give us space to do this. Yeah, except the small man because he doesn't understand space yet. So when it gets to like 9, then they start in and out. They're like, we said we'll stay outside till 9. Now it's a 1 minute. It's like 1 second past 9.
Granted, there's no clock outside, but they still know. They still know. How do they know? I don't know how they know. They always know.
Yes. They make a point of knowing. When it suits them and their agenda, they know everything. When you ask them stuff for yourself.
What did you say? I do not not compromise. I do not negotiate.
Yes.
With terrorists, and children are terrorists because they figure out your weakness and they use it against you. Because what do they have to do all day besides figure out how to manipulate mom and dad? You know what? I will give these kids credit. Very good at negotiation. They will find something that they want and okay, if I do this, this, and this, then most likely I can get that. So let me do these steps, start talking to mom and dad about this, and then finish up the rest, and then mom and dad will give it to me.
Yes.
It's fascinating to watch their brains kind of work through things.
Well, they don't get anything for nothing. So
that is true.
Our kids have to work for whatever they want. No matter if it's cleaning or being like behaving, and my kids don't get stuff because they just want to be. And have we got a
AS Cult Gaming was asking.
Oh, okay. All right. So. Yeah, send me email.
Yes, we did send you that. Yes.
I'll pop you a Celtic salt. You try it and let me know. For me personally, I mean, it makes a huge difference. So maybe there's something in it.
Never know.
Probably better for your kidneys than meds,
That was the other thing that we thought of is we know these meds are not good. Like we just found our last 3 bottles. We had a bottle of Tylenol, or not Tylenol, it was ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and
naproxen.
Yes, but there's another. Was it naproxen?
Naproxen.
Yeah, it was that. Okay,
naproxen.
So it was all generics, obviously. But we just threw them away because it's been years. They've been sitting around for years. I know they are perfectly fine. In other words, the medication's perfectly fine. It's not it doesn't decrease. It doesn't go away. I've heard all of the stories. That is absolute nonsense. Especially the dry form it doesn't magically evaporate. Maybe a little less potent, but they can't even prove that it doesn't still work. So that whole expiry date is absolute nonsense, just as an FYI for anybody who needed to hear that.
Yep.
It's lies, more lies, because that's not something that we do in this world.
Yeah, it's how they sell more meds.
I know. Yeah. But anyways, we did get rid of the last 3 bottles because they're just
we just found them by chance. They were in a suitcase, and I opened it and I'm like, oh. We forgot about these because we haven't used them in so long.
No, we held them in case we needed them, as we were cleaning up our diet and realizing, we don't need these things once we are so clean.
Yeah.
They're fascinating.
Interesting.
What a concept. But all right, guys, we are going to wrap up. Let me see who is on to raid.
Did we get all chat?
I got all chat. I'm at the bottom. I see me.
Oh, okay.
If I see me, there's a problem,
All right.
I'm gonna have to go closer there because I can't.
Yes. No, that's all good. We try and find somebody to raid. Is Bright on?
Good question.
If Bright Gaming's on, we can raid him. We can raid Patriot Mike. I think he sent us his details, right? Did you forget about him?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Sorry, Mike. Yes, Patriot Mike's on.
Oh, I was supposed to do that on Monday.
Where?
I have it. Yes. I forgot about it.
Yeah, we can raid Mike and I'll apologize and tell him
apologize for me.
Yeah,
it's
we've been busy. We forgot about you.
I did it. I said, oops.
So thank you very much. Like, share, repost, follow. Buy Biltong if you like us.
Right. Anything else?
Anything else? I don't know. BuiltOnUSA.com, code RRR for 10% off. I think that's it. I think that's a wrap with a W apparently, because Sotis can't spell without having, what do you call those silent letters? Rap. Shouldn't it start with an R? No, rap.
Rap. I have no clue. But all right, guys, have a good
Yeah,
rest
have a great
of your
day. I gotta go make another
small
100
Saturday,
plus.
hump day, whatever you want to call it,
100
day.
plus pounds of sausage. Get that knocked out. Yeah, it's all good.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you guys Friday.
Friday,
8 o'clock.
Like, share, repost, follow, comment.
Comment. Yes, make comments.